Hey, there's all kinds of new fancy doodads over there. What's this? Oh, it doesn't work. I was like, ooh, what's this? YouTube adding new features. I guess they don't work. Stream Now Classic, manage webcam. Oh, I see. Because I'm already in. Hello, and welcome back to the program. What up, my man? Isn't it great living in America right now? Oh, man. We are in we were talking about you, my friend, today. Oh boy, you got it right finally. 20 years running this stock and still a pump and dump. Still the same exact story for 20 years, right? It's a takeover from Sony or Microsoft, right? Oh man, but the sickest move it had today, talking about MVIS, was when it went to $1. It finally went negative. It hit $1 and bounced 38%. And right at that crucial moment, there was a couple of guys in the room were saying, how the hell is this market still going up? And I said, if you can explain the move that MVIS just did from $1 to $1.35 in the last 6 seconds, I'll explain why the market only goes up now. But it's really easy to explain, because from 1959 to 1982, the market did absolutely nothing. And that's what the market's supposed to do. You know, I've had this conversation with so many people. The stock market's not supposed to do what it does ever, okay? The fortunes of companies don't change this dramatically day to day. It's the advent of the liquidity and the accessibility to people to speculate. It's a casino. That's all it is. It's a government-run wagwan. It's a government-run casino. And if you go and learn a little bit about casinos, who always wins? The house always wins, right? In this casino, all you got to do is play by the house rules. They're telling you that it's never really ever going to go down. There's a select few stocks that never go down, ever. Buy those stocks. Its name is QQQ. Sure, I was shitting in my pants for 48 hours over the weekend when I saw the NASDAQ futures down that Sunday. But when the VIX wasn't spiking above the highs from the prior low, you know what I'm saying? So we were hitting new lows on the futures, but the VIX was not hitting new highs. So in that moment, I was like, hey, maybe it's not going to be so bad on Monday. And that was it. And that was the day we started this rally. And then the technical bounce starts first, then the more technical bounce, then the short covering, then more short covering, then more technicals. So basically, it's like a circuit breaker on the way down. They have circuit breakers on the way up, right? One level trips the next level, right? So it's an if-then statement. If 178, then 181. The market doesn't know that there's a virus going on. It knows if-then statements and algorithms. And one algorithm is talking to another algorithm, right? So then if 181, then 186. So then you get to that 186 and it starts to sell a little bit. And then the algo says, okay, 186, then 181. If 181, then 178. But if not, break 181, then back to 186, then 192. If then that equals 198, then 202. So once we get over those levels, the algorithms kick in again. These are not human beings. Us as traders, we're getting in the middle of the mess. The program already knows where it's going. Every once in a while, when you say, oh my God, how'd that happen? Sometimes the programs are set to stun. Sometimes the programs are set to kill. And sometimes the programs are there just for everybody to make money, like yesterday morning, which was probably the easiest trading I've ever seen in 25 years. Okay? One love. when we gap down and the market goes over VWAP and starts to rally, that's the easiest day there is. Today was pretty much the complete opposite of that because we got the gap. You usually have the gap and go or the gap and crap, which I love the gap and crap. I love the gap and crap. The gap and crap is when we gap up, the profit takers take that advantage of that gap and we start to sell off and that rolls over and then we start getting some selling and then you get the VWAP and the multi-day VWAP breaks and all that stuff, right? Today, we got the gap and sat. We just sat there. But if you've been trading long as I have, you know that when you're in a bullish environment, fuck the quotation fingers, we're in a bullish environment. When you're in a bullish environment, boring is bullish. Never short a dull market, right? So now you got the sell in May and go away people that think that that's going to come into play, which hasn't worked. It's happened twice in the last 15 years. Selling in May and going away doesn't work. We've had some of the greatest rallies of all time in the summer over the last 10 years. Check back on a couple of Augusts over the last couple of years. We've had some crazy volatility. We've had some sick down days, some crazy up days. The bottom line is, right, we were complaining 5 days ago, right, that the price of oil is going to hurt the economy. Okay, we're going to talk economic theory for a second, even though we know none of it makes any sense, right? The price of oil is going to hurt the economy, right? Oh, the coronavirus is going to hurt the economy. Wait till we start seeing the earnings. Do you understand? About a month and a half ago, I told you what exactly was going to happen. Any company that releases earnings now, it's a free pass. So either they're going to beat and surprise and the stock goes up, or they're not going to beat. They'll come in, break even, they'll blame Corona, or they'll have a really bad quarter and it won't matter because they'll blame Corona. So it doesn't matter. These earnings don't matter anymore. First of all, it's 3 months ago. We're talking about forward guidance. So where's Disney? Disney down 5% after they report makes sense. Some stocks are legitimately making sense. These stay-at-home stocks, we're still paying all our bills, credit cards, electronics, internet, chips. All that stuff still is good. The QQQ is still good. There's a reason that they're rallying. I understand that maybe Apple's not going to make as much money, but what's changed at Microsoft, really? Does Microsoft need the malls to be open to make money? Absolutely not. Does Apple really need the malls to be open? Yeah, those stores are pretty damn packed, and it's exciting to be in there. There's something about an Apple store. Microsoft doesn't have that same buzz. But when you go to a Mac, you go to the Apple store. But still, the Apple people, we know what we want. I bought 3 computers online. I know what I want. I don't need to see it. I know what they are. I bought my my kid's graduating from the 8th grade. I got her a new MacBook. And my kid's graduating high school. I got him a new MacBook. And Big Daddy's getting the 24-inch, iMac. I just spent, I spent more money sitting on my ass than I've ever spent in the last 3 years. No joke. I never spent money on shit. I'm buying everything. I'm on eBay every day just buying stuff. Axes, wood chopping devices, computer parts, new plugs for everything, because you got to get a new plug for everything. Adapters. Just, what else did I buy? Yeah, I bought a bunch of weapons, But feeling irie, brah. So there's a reason that some of these stocks have recovered. I understand the enormity is hard to grasp because you feel like, why should we be back to normal in any way when we're really not back to normal? My life stinks. You understand? Everything that I do personally, other than sit in front of the computer and talk to you guys and trade, is done. I got zip going on. So for me, it's I'm starting to finally go a little stir crazy. All my concerts were canceled. I got no Yankee games. I got no bars to go to. I got no old women to flirt with. I mean, I'm getting kind of pissed off here. I haven't had a sexual harassment charge brought up against me in the last 3 months. This is getting ridiculous. Haven't had, anybody ask me to leave the bar. I haven't improperly touched anybody in like 3 months. It's very annoying. Nothing better. I like old women. You give me a nice 65-year-old redhead, yeah, baby. And they like me. I love going out. Because when I go out, I stay out all night because I never leave. So when I go out, I drink, right? I drink, I make friends. I always have weed on me. So I'm out in the bars. Usually I have an event, and then I'll go to some bar on the way back to Port Authority on my way to get on the bus at 2:00 in the morning, right? Or sometimes I get on the 3:00 bus. Usually it's the 2:00 bus. So between 12 and 2, I'm getting wrecked, right? And I'll just walk into any bar, go right up to the bar, and I start making friends. I can make friends pretty easily, and I always got something on me, and I have no shame. I'm not shy. Hey, you guys smoke weed? Come on, let's go outside, smoke some weed, or take the vape pen. And not being able to do this, it's starting to get me a little bit freaking. I'm starting to freaking bug out a little bit. I need to my what's it called? My flirtations, I guess. My drunk advancements need to be. I need to get that out. I got nobody to flirt with. My wife doesn't give a shit about me. I got nobody else. I got you. What's up? Anybody want me to talk dirty to? What's up? So, yeah, I mean, no concerts, no sports, and no drinking in a social environment. I mean, but then I have to remember every morning that none of that matters. The market's doing whatever it does. Whatever it does. It has nothing to do with me and my social life. And that's it. Because today, man, we should start pranking people. Yeah. I called up. I tried to get through to space today, but nobody picked up the phone. By the way, they got some deals with NASA, so maybe this thing does come back to $35 one day. I don't know. I hope it does. I got like 2,000 shares now. But the reversal trades are working phenomenally. I mean, we had another couple of them today. I mean, I was on the cusp of a monster trade on Occidental Petroleum. I just took the quick profit, and then that thing tanked. Sick stuff goes on. That's why I started running a room. I just wanted to watch. I wanted somebody, again, who doesn't want to hear the stories of my annoying trades anymore? My wife. She could tell by the look at my stupid face. What happened? Something went up after you sold out of it? Oh, let me hear. Can you tell me that story one more time? Could you? Could you tell me that story one more time? Oh, you were going to buy it, and then you should have done it, and it could have won. All right. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Oh, could you tell me that story one more time? She don't want to hear it. Anyway. But I'm telling you, the market, it will drive you insane because it makes legitimately 0 sense now. But the funny thing is about the oil, I didn't even get to the freaking point. 5 days ago, we were talking about how the price of oil is a detriment to the economy. I guarantee you about a year and a half from now, we'll be talking about the high price of oil being a detriment to the economy. You know it's going to come. You know that conversation is happening. It's the most manipulated thing on earth, right? Beyond any type of manipulation. You know it's manipulated. Criminals run the price of oil. It's no secret. You think they're going to let it sit there and go to zero? Where was it going to go? How long was it going to sit there? It sat there for 2 days. It crashed. And what are we back up? 20, 30% already? So now that the price of oil is stabilized, all the oil and energy stocks now they've been justified for the bounce, right? So now we can see where those go from here. All right, cool. We know technology is fine, but we still got to do all this stuff, right? So the only stocks that legitimately should have some issues are social interaction, concerts, right? Hotels, anything of leisure. But who's getting hurt the worst? The guy that owns the bar where I was picking up 65-year-old redheads. That guy's getting hurt, but nobody cares about that guy. Casinos are getting hurt. True. So all that stuff, they're getting hurt, and they're the ones that aren't getting bailed out. So again, I don't know how you guys feel about politics, but I think we all know the story. We've seen this movie before. The rich get richer, the middle class gets shrunk more, and then you've got the have-nots, the guys that get the fucking worst out of everything. They never get bailed out. But we're not going to hear that story. You're going to hear about how corporations who don't need the money are getting more money. That's all we're going to hear about. And all the tax breaks. Damn, I hate that dog barking in the back. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm not mean to my dog. Just I pretend to be mean. But something about that bark, especially when I'm trying to talk, I want to fucking strangle that fucking dog. I mean, it's right at that right pitch that it feels like someone's sticking something right in my neck. So anyway, I went and got my COVID test. I got my antibody test. I want to see if I can become the savior of human race. I think I might have had this thing because I was sick for 3 days with a headache, lying in bed. I didn't have a fever. I wasn't coughing. I was short of breath. I felt like shit. I couldn't think. I had a freaking pounding headache that lasted like 6 days. I think I might have had it. So I went and got the test. I'll know in 3 days. So maybe I could help cure the world. Exactly. I'm going to kick the dog. I got outside. The dog looks at me like, what? What, boss? What? So why did I come on today? Oh, to remind you that these trades are still working. Yes, and that, but I'm hiring. All right. I'm getting too many people to come to my website lately. Does anybody need a job out there? I need someone who wants to be an assistant trader / assistant trader / not cold caller, but marketing. I'll give you a list of 300 names. You trade in the morning. You do the trades that I tell you to do. You manage a couple of trades for me while I'm spitting out ideas. You put the trades on. You get paid 20% if you make some money. And then you get on the phone and call these 10,000 people that have come through my website over the last couple of years that I have never called. That's what I need. I need somebody to help right now. I'm offering zero. I'm offering opportunity to trade money that you probably don't have. You don't have to put anything down. Just don't fuck up. I need to know where you live. I need to know who your wife is and your kids and your dog's name. I'll give you one chance. One mess up, you're done. I'll give you a login. You learn how to work the software and you're gone. And then I just need you to make phone calls. People need to know that I'm still doing this, right? I get new guys every day, but then we forget about the guys that stopped in for maybe an hour and, they stop in for an hour. We're talking about shotguns And they're like, what the fuck is this? I thought you were giving out stock picks and teaching people to trade. I don't want to hear about your auto-loading Benelli and the fish you caught 3 weeks ago and your dumb wife. I'm here to learn about stocks. And I'm thinking, it's 1:15 in the afternoon, you idiot. Who the hell's talking about stocks now? The day's been over for 2 hours. I'm ready to go take a nap. Oh, let's talk about stocks for fucking 8 hours straight. What are you, out of your mind? I could show you a picture of it. But anyway, right now, the manipulation of this market is so fantastic. You just have to suspend your rational thought for a while. But some of these trades are actually working in a rational manner. Oil should be bouncing and ripping right now, right? You know what else should have happened today? Wayfair, right? That was our trade of the day. That stock opened up at all-time highs. The stock was 22 bucks a month ago. It hit 180 today. I get it. People are home using their catalog and buying shit. How much shit are they buying? So I'm thinking, all right, this thing's got to be a short. And guess what? It pulled back to the multi-day VWAP. I didn't make all 20 points, but we did all right on it. And that was basically the trade of the day. Other than that, what I do today? I tried shorting Tesla somewhere in the middle. Thanks a lot. I'm never trading that stock ever again. I was up 4 points. I wound up losing like 6 on the trade. Luckily, I don't really trade much shares, but Occidental Petroleum, JNUG was ridiculously awesome. Beyond Meat short, after they reported that basically was Wayfair, Oxy, Halliburton, that type of thing, and JNUG. JNUG was awesome. These gold stocks have been good on the way up and the way down lately. PCG. I bought some more of that stock. Again, I'm still bullish the market, but I'm still buying stocks that to me are legitimately undervalued based on just a 3-year time horizon. I'm looking at 2 to 3 years on these ideas. Halliburton, if Halliburton gets to 16, fantastic, right? That's where I think the stock's going. It's 6 more points. It's a 60% move. If it takes 18 months to just get these last 6 points out of it, still a good investment, right? PCG, we bought this thing at 10, right? It's already up to 12 now. I'm thinking 16, 17 bucks on this also. What's my downside? 2 points? That's why I like it. Space is a whole different story. I'm never selling that. I can't wait till they start shooting people into space for fun. They say they have 400 people lined up who've already put deposits down. Right? I'm talking about undervalued. Yeah. I'm talking about PCG, that this is a company that it's priced as if they still might go out of business. They're not going out of business. Yeah, email me your phone number. Emmett, if you're out there. Also, I got 2-3 guys I got to go through. But seriously, man, because here's what I want. Here's what I want my life to be. What's your name? AJ. AJ, what's up? Look, AJ, Occidental Petroleum, OXY. I want you to short it here at $16.15 with a stop at $16.35. Do 2,000 shares. I want to stop at $16.35, $16.40, and $16.45. Can you handle that, AJ? All right, cool. All right, if it starts to come down, I want you to cover at $15.90, $15.75, and $15.65 in 500 share increments. Bang. Can you handle that? And then I'm already on to the next idea. So now I don't got to worry about watching the Oxy because I know AJ's got it, right? So then if I see something else going on, oh, wait, here comes that Oxy. Well, boom, look, U.S. Steel looks like it's going to roll over too. AJ, throw a couple of thousand shares on this U.S. Steel short at $8.35 with an 842 and an 845 stop. And basically, you'll get the knack. If you got 2,000 shares and I give you 2 stop prices, what do you think you're going to be doing? You put a stop on 1,000 on the first price and stop at 1,000 on the next price, right? You'll get the hang of it. Takes you about, anybody should learn how to do what I do, couple of months. And then it's just getting better. You just get better at it and better at it and better at it. So then if we trade well between 9:30 and 11:30, we bang out some money. I get paid, you get paid. We get our couple of guys that, we're trading for it. We make them some money. That's how you get paid. And then you get on the phone. Hey, what's up? John, what's up? It's AJ. I work with Kenny Glick at Hit the Bid. You remember Kenny, right? Of course you do. You're the one who called us 6 months ago wanting into the room, right? Well, guess what? Where are you? He called the crash of 2020 and the bottom, and we're making money every day. What are you doing? I'm assuming you're sitting home, right? Virus. Here's what I want you to do. Oh, what? You don't remember who Kenny is? Sure you do. Go check out YouTube. Shut up. Listen, here's what I'm talking to you about. Do you want to make money in the stock market? Yes or no? Obviously you do, because you contacted us once before. We're going to give you one last chance. What's the guy's name on the phone again? Doesn't matter. Frank. Look, it's AJ. I work with Kenny from Hit the Bid. Yeah, we went over this already. Look, I'm not calling to sell you anything. Kenny is the only person on Wall Street who trades in this industry that does what he does. He's letting you come into his chat room to see him trade, to try to make you money with no strings attached. And the only thing we want from you is, if we do make you money, then sign up to our service. Nobody does that, right? And then right now, all I want you to do is commit to showing up to see how awesome he is. Within 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to want to be a part of what we're doing. Are you going to show up? Because I don't want you to yes me off the phone, Frank. If you're just saying yes and you're not going to show up, tell me. Because we don't need you, Frank. I'm calling you as a favor to you. And I'm trying to help Kenny out because he wants to help people out. So, Frank, are you in or are you out? Because if you're even debating whether or not you're going to show up, tell me, and we'll cross you off the list, Frank. Thank you. Take care. Say hi to your wife for me. That's it. I got 25,000, 100,000 people that have, since 2007, I got a list of about 100,000 people. You believe that? Since 2007, I've compiled a list of close to 100,000 people that have either called me or emailed me or tweeted me on Twitter or stock twits. I've compiled a list of 100,000. 25,000 of that probably is a bunch of bullshit emails that we're getting through when they get rejected. But I've got numbers. And now's the time where people are sitting at home. Some of these people are doing nothing. Look, Frank, we're not promising you riches. We're not promising you you're going to get rich. We're promising you an opportunity to learn how to do this on your own so you can go tell your broker and your money manager to go fuck themselves because they're pretending to be smarter than you all these years and they don't know shit. If they knew anything, Frank, wouldn't they have told you to get out of the market in February? That's right. So why don't you learn a little bit about how to do this on your own? And if you think it's worth something, then you pay us for our subscription on whatever time frame you think you're interested in. But right now, all I want to know is if you're going to show up, and you better show up. That's it. That's the phone call. Honest, to the point. This is what we do. Come and witness it. Are you interested or not? Sign up or you're gone. It's a very simple process. Simple. And my problem is, the last thing I want to do now is call Frank. I don't want to call Mr. Jones anymore. I'll admit it to myself. The first rule of whatever is admitting your whatever. I always go back to drug addiction and alcohol, right? I don't want to make phone calls. I really don't. When I do get on the phone with some people, I do have some fun because I love talking about myself and, trying to help some people. I like hearing some, everyone's got their crazy ass story about the market. But, next thing you know, an hour and a half goes by and the guy doesn't show up the next day and I just want to put a bullet in my head. But more importantly, on a day like yesterday, I need AJ to be managing my damn Amazon and my Tesla so I could go load up on the Halliburton and the Oxy and the PCG and the Space and the 1600 reversals we had yesterday. And today, instead of sitting here all day waiting for this Oxy, I could have AJ watch an Oxy for me. He knows, well, Kenny said if it breaks $16.11, short 2,000 shares. And you sit there and watch it for me because I'm fucking tired staring at this goddamn screen. I mean, damn. I sat in front of I didn't move today. I was in front of the goddamn, I mean, swear to God. I mean, I sat here from 9:30 to 5 o'clock. I mean, I'm blind right now, yet I'm still doing this video. So look, tonight, and it never ends. Tonight, we got so much to talk about. We're doing a night session, an emergency night session. Not the market in crisis CNBC special, the how the fuck are you going to profit from the greatest stock market in the world session special. Like, the market's not in crisis anymore, if you haven't noticed. Stop running that thing. We won. Let us out. We won. Play sports. We'll see what happens, right? I'll let you know if I had the disease in 3 days. So anyway, tonight, email me if you want to come into the room. We're going to be going over all the reports that came out tonight and talk about what we're planning on to do with those reports tomorrow. I'm the hardest working guy in the world. I mean, I never stop, ever. I do night sessions now to prepare for the next day during earnings season. We could do weenie times too. But I need a picture of you. It's pick for pick. I need one of these. Just sitting in front of your computer. Get like a Hit the Bid logo behind you or something. I don't even care. I don't even care what you look like. Hit the Bid logo and some breast assists. Come on, we'll start a whole new website. Stocktits.com. All the stock tits you want. Stock tips and tits. Is it stock tips or tits? Yes. Yes, it is. Wait, so what is it? Tits or tips? Yes. Exactly. Stocktits.com. Look, I'm a genius. All right. So anyway, the economy, the price, penny stocks. There's no advantage there. Penny stocks don't follow VWAP. Penny stocks, it's basically who's pumping it and who's dumping it, and hopefully you get in before the dump. That's the worst. See, I don't even talk about that stuff. The worst. Just the lowest, that's the ninth circle of hell of trading. Aerotine Industries, they make radar detectors for civilian and military applications. Yeah. So anyway, what up, bro? All right. Email me to the warlock at hitthebid.com because that's the email address I've been responding to the most lately. Rita, I want a naked picture of you within 15 minutes. I got 20 minutes alone right now. You know what I'm saying? So the warlock, send it to the warlock at hitthebid.com. Now, I want it now. I promise I won't show anybody. So that's that. So we're getting together tonight at 9. We call it the schmooze. Maybe 9:30, maybe 10. I'll be, whatever. We come and go. But we're gonna go over a couple of things. Always hang out for a couple hours, whatever, just to prepare, just to have some idea of what you're looking at for tomorrow. And that's what we do. It's 24 hours this thing lately. And I'm just one guy, so I need help right now. I need help trading. I need help calling people. And if you guys, man, if you know how to market and, I want to take YouTube back over. And obviously I'm not on the algorithm. I'm somewhere. I don't even get, I can name my video, the same exact name as those other guys, and I still don't get put in with them. It's like I've been banned from YouTube. I don't know what happened. What is your record day? It's not as awesome as it should have been. It was day when eBay got hacked. Yeah, well, Green, email me your phone number. We'll talk. I'm accepting all offers. Yeah, man. 25%. Well, it depends. Depends on what they sign up for. My record day, it was close to 100 grand. It was, but that day is so long ago, it didn't even exist in my world anymore. But it was exciting. eBay got hacked and I bought it on the gap down. Stock rallied like 80 points. At the end of the day, I should have made a $500,000. So it really was a bad trade after a while, after all said and done. Turns out, the sad thing about my life, the sad thing about my trading career, I've had more big losing days than big winning days. And I'll admit it. I have very bad luck. The last 5 big days I've had have been losses. Alibaba, Yext, US Steel, Oh, Fannie Mae. Oh, my God, yeah. All right, I got to go kill that dog. So I'll be back later on. I know, fucking dog. See ya.